From Maine out here, and we're in South Texas on the border of Mexico. Over.
N5XTC, KB1VFU. Yes, well, I know your location in Brownsville. You're right near the Mexican border, and you get hurricanes there from what I know about the history of Brownsville, some very severe ones, if I recall. And in any case, your signal is fluctuating there. I just wanted to confirm that your name was Scott, and your signal is about 5 and 6, 56. Back to you.
Roger, the name is Scott. Yeah, Brownsville does get some bad ones. I've been here 16 years, and we haven't had any bad ones since I've been here. I think I had a 2 or 3 once, but that was about it. You know, it's been pretty safe down here. It's not like the Florida coast and all that. Over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Scott. Yes, well, anyway, I've certainly heard of the community, and I can't recall a hurricane, but there was one that was very famous that I think hit Brownsville sometime early in the 20th century. It devastation with thousands of lives lost. So the Brownsville area just is very low lying, and the storm surge can go well inland. I don't know those hurricanes, and there were others too that you've built some seawalls to maybe provide some better protection. But in any case, thanks for the call, Scott. Working conditions here are a Flex 6500 and Electraft linear, and we're transmitting with about 350 watts peak into a homegrown X-band that's elevated about 3 feet on a pneumatic mast. Back to you. N5XTC, KB1VFU.
Yeah, Roger, you're fluctuating between a 5.9 and a 5.8, 59, 58. Pretty good signal here in South Texas there. Yeah, I think that big one was Beulah, but it was before my time, but I've heard some stories about it. That was a pretty nasty storm, and it flooded it down here. Luckily, I wasn't down here at the time, though. You certainly live in a beautiful part of the world there. Maine's one gorgeous state there. Over.
N5XTC, KB1VFU. Well, thanks for the compliments on the state. It is a beautiful state, Scott. What makes Maine somewhat unusual, it has very diverse topography. We have the Appalachian Mountains inland, and of course we have the coast. And on the coast, we have a very long peninsula, which are unique on the east coast, and many islands. The coastline is nearly 1,500 miles away, and in fact it's equal to the coastline from the Maine border down to about North Carolina, depending on how you measure it. It's very long because of the peninsulas, and it is beautiful. The drive back into winter will be a little long, and we love the seasons, but we're talking now, and we do take a break from the winter from anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks, and spend some time in Southern California in the Palm Desert, Palm Springs area. We get a little break from it, but otherwise we definitely enjoy the very distinct seasons, the 4 seasons that we experience here in northern New England. So in any case, Scott, we haven't spent much time in Texas. I've heard some really nice reports about the Austin area. I've been in Dallas, but the Austin, I hear, is a very beautiful area and very dynamic, growing economy there as well. So back to you. This is KB1VFU.
KB1VFU, N5XTC. If I remember right, I've been to Maine. Cape Elizabeth is kind of southeast of Portland, if I recall right. Kind of north of Biddeford there, correct? Over?
Yes, that's approximately right. We're only about 3 miles. We're separated from Portland by the city of South Portland. We're at the entrance to Portland Harbor. It's a residential community, so it's just a short distance outside of the city. This is about maybe 10 miles to the southeast on the coast, Scott. So very good on your visit here to Maine. How long ago were you here? Back to you.
Oh boy, that was probably, I've been here 16 years, maybe 20, 25 years ago when I was in college. A buddy of mine used to take off. One of the places we took off was over into Maine there. And then we went down into New Hampshire and Vermont and all those places. Really beautiful part of the world there in the summer. Haven't been there in the winter, but I know the summer was just beautiful there. Did I hear you say correctly that you're running a hex beam over?
QSL, we're running a 5-band homebrew hex beam, Scott. I built a number of hex beams. The one I'm using tonight is a 5-bander. They're a very lightweight version of the broadband hex beam design that was developed by Steve Hunt, G3THQ. I also have a couple of dual-banders and a tri-bander that I've made and enjoyed very much. That's a part of the hobby, building your own antennas. We have restrictions here in my neighborhood, and that's about as much of an antenna as I can put up without running into problems. In any case, it gave me a much better signal in comparison to an OCS dipole that I initially was using when I first got my ham license 3.5 years ago. We added the hex beams about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and they've really improved our DX capabilities dramatically. They've worked very well for what they are. You're not going to confuse them with a 3 or 4 band stepper or something like that, but given what they are, they perform quite well. That's you, son. KB1VFU.
Yeah, Roger, that's my next step. I think next month I'm going to get a hex beam and get it up there. Right now we're running an ICOM 7410 barefoot at 100 watts into a G5 RV about 30 feet, 35 feet there. I just got back from Yellowstone. I was there all summer, and I was running a G5 RV up in the trees there, and boy, I made DX contacts around the world on it. So for the money and for the working conditions, it's a pretty solid antenna, but can't compare it to a hex beam there. Over.
Yeah, okay, very good on the antenna and the 7410. That's a nice little rig. I remember when they introduced that. That's only been around for what, maybe the last 3 years or so, Scott?
Yeah, Roger, it's a pretty new radio. I like the filters on it, and I am an ICOM man, so you know, for what I'm doing, I think it's a pretty good radio there. Once I get the hex beam, I think I'm going to be in business, and after that, I'll probably look into a 500 or 600 watt amp. Over.
Yeah, very good. Well, I think you'll find the hex beam performs well for you, and it's reasonably inexpensive and fairly easy to deploy since they only weigh around 25 pounds. And yeah, I think a mid-sized amp, gets you a long way from operating barefoot. I found it does make a big difference. You get 9 dB a gain improvement, and then above that, well, the returns are diminishing, but it would be nice to have 1,500 watts, but that's not something I'm going to inflict on my neighbors here because they're all very close, Scott. So we've just decided to go with a mid-sized linear made by Elecraft, KCA 500. So back to you. This is KB1VFU.
Yeah, good deal there, Robert. I appreciate the QSO with you there in Maine. Like I said, I think it's the first contact I've had in Maine. I don't hear too many operators from Maine on here. Maybe I'm just not picking them up there, though. I'm sure there's other people out there that want to talk to you, so I'll let you try to make some more contacts. But definitely the pleasure's all mine talking to you there. And hopefully we'll catch you on the band another time there. KB1VFU, this is November 5, X-Ray Tango Charlie, 73, and thanks for the contact.
Okay, fine business, Scott. Well, thank you for the call. It was a real pleasure to meet you here on 20 meters, and good luck with the next game. I'm sure that you'll enjoy it. We'll say farewell in 73 until the next time. This is Kilo Bravo 1, Victor Foxtrot United.
73, sir. See, he had a lot of people patiently waiting, and
I believe a Kilo Foxtrot 4 Echo.
Definitely enjoyed the longer QSO with him, but I also realized at the same time, there's a lot of people out there waiting to make the contact, so didn't want to keep him too long. But he's one of those guys, he don't mind rag chewing, and I did appreciate that. But I don't want to be a hog when you got a great contact like Maine. That's a new sticker for me on the map, boy, that Maine, and it's just a difficult state to find. But I'll have to look them up on QRZ then. Yeah, there was quite a bit of conversation before I started the video, so that was Kilo Bravo 1 Victor Foxtrot uniform. We're clear. The hell that took.